I am running a little, I don't, well, not really technically late, but I'm starting right around 10ish. So I'm not doing too bad. Um, I am going to be making jewelry. I just want to show some things off to let Audie know I'm on. It took a while to get on. Kind of strange that I don't get on right away, but when your back's hurting, and you can't deal with it much long. Okay. There, that helps. With today, it's a little different. Today is a very relaxed, very nonchalant. I'm not sure what I want to make today, but we will be making jewelry, and I even have something else that is coming up, which is amazing. Um, I'm going to be putting them in these two boxes. You ready to see the new boxes? So when I close it, it looks like this. This is the box. It will have my logo up on the top. RCC Shop and Jewelry. I'll have my logo. But this is where all the jewelry, like anything with necklaces only, or necklaces and bracelets, will be in here. So that's one of the items I'll be putting them in. And for bracelets only, I'll be putting it in this little guy right here. Not sure. Someone told me this part right here. I always thought this went down, but I guess not. It's supposed to show the jewelry really easy. Looked like it was lifted up too. I'm not sure. But I could put something on the underside right here to lift it up. But yeah, I think. Let me do a little test. I do like it, but I need to put, let's take like a little piece of tissue just for a second, just to see if that's what I need to do. And that will help lift this up. Because it needs to be the showcase of it. So that's what it will look like. I'm kind of surprised they have it backwards. They do. They have this backwards on. This is the stuff that's supposed to be in the front, but whatever. We'll work with it. But yeah, this is what I got for the bracelets. You'll still be able to see the bracelet when it's laying on it. So we'll do a test run of it when the time comes. So this is what I wanted to show you before I started, is I have jewelry holders, and it'll look more professional. And I'll have my logo on this, a little logo thing right here, and then all the way around. And then when you get it, all you do is just slide it off, and then you open it, and there's your bracelet. That's my thoughts. We did try something else, but it didn't look right to me, so I didn't go with it. Oh, let's work on this beautiful bracelet. I'll start with today. I think I will go with the rose gold today, because that's all I have is rose gold at the moment. Because it's the only one that has like this little dollop right here. I'll show you what I mean by this little dollop. It has that little dollop right there, so I can click it strung together, and then this just clips on after I do that little dollop again. So that's what I have. So I'm going to use both of them. Hopefully I can make a necklace today and a bracelet. So what colors what am I planning on making, you ask? Well, I'm thinking of making a bracelet and making a necklace. That's what I'm thinking of. So I'm just getting everything situated and making decisions. What type do I want to go with? I'm thinking of this coloring right here. That would look really pretty. What do you guys think? This is Austrian crystal. Very shiny Austrian crystal. But I'm thinking this color right here. And then with I'm just gonna get enough so I can make certain I have enough. And I'm also gonna use amber, which I have right here. Woo! Good catch. This is my Misty Green amber. I think that's the only one that fell. So we'll make a decision of the Misty Green amber of what I want to use, or the way I want it to go. I think I have enough here to work with. I think I have enough to work with for a bracelet. I have this right here. I have this right here and this right here we can choose from. I'm thinking, like maybe this dark green right here. I think that would look really good with it. This dark green. So we'll go with like something like this. Whoa! I think that would look kind of cool. What do you guys think? With an amber in between. And I'm thinking of doing wire wrapping itself today in front of you guys. And so I'm trying to make a decision of how many I need. I think I'm gonna go with an elephant. I think that would do. I think that would look really good. An amber, and that, and that. Trying to make a decision here of what I'm planning on making here. So I'll just take all of it out and make decisions then and there. I mean, we could go with this, or we could go with a leaf. We could go with a leaf, or we could go with something like this. It is winter here in Australia. We also have a butterfly. We honestly do. We have that butterfly right there. So, I mean, there's a lot we can do. And that's an idea that comes to mind. We also have black onyx, and we also have the volcanic black. That would look good. So we could go with that, or we could go. Well, I mean, I like the volcanic black, but we could also go with the jasper in between, or something like that. Decisions. Kind of liking this color right here. I'm liking that. Yeah, I'm going with dark colors because over here in Australia, it's getting close to winter. And winter means cool colors. Wouldn't you agree, dear heart?
What's that?
Winter means cool colors.
Yeah. Yeah, go for it.
So I'm thinking the cool colors. And I'm going to make decisions as I go. So that's the first thing. We just got all my beads all ready here, all set up. I'm still thinking about using some of these gold beads too. A couple times or 3 times. These are called goldstone, and it's very shiny, by the way. I'll show it to you. I definitely think we're gonna go with the bronze. I'm not sure if we're gonna make bracelets or, well, I know we're gonna make bracelets, but I'm not sure if we're gonna make bracelets necklace together, or just bracelets. I do want to use this one right here, which is a snowflake, and it has a bird on it. If you look right here, one I made a while back. I want to use this one also. So let's see what we can do. Now, the wiring, I might use this wiring right here. Excuse me. Yeah, not where I wanted it. You'll work perfect for it. Because I don't have a whole lot in there, so we can put you in there for right now. So we have 04 right here. And I don't mind using this one. 04 right here. We don't want to go too much, but we want to have it big enough, don't we? So we'll go about this far, and then we'll clink it in there like this. Didn't I clink you? Oh, you didn't like that, huh? Okay, it should work now. So we're using my cutters, and that makes it easy to stay. Okay, so we have my jewelry wire. What I usually like starting with is I like to take the kinks out, if there is a kink in it. Take the kink out, and it's out now. So Let's see. I'm thinking it'll come to mind when I get there. Okay. I usually like doing the doubles. It makes it stronger and much healthier and more durable. So we will go here. Sorry. We will go here. And we will turn it. And we will keep turning it. There. I think that will look good. And it holds it in place. So what we'll also do is we'll take this right here. We'll put this in between. Yeah, that'll work. And we want it to be very round. And we'll start it this way. And that starts it. We have the mechanism that will go around my wrist. So when we go and do this, we can wrap it around the wrist. That's the first thing you want to do, is make certain it's all ready. Now I'm going to get this and I'm going to straighten this out so that's much better. Now we will start maybe with a small gray color right here. Okay, we're starting with this one. As you can see, there's a gray color right there. We have a little 2 hearts on upraised. We have 2 hearts upraised. Now, I'm thinking this one. Then I want to put this right here. I'm thinking. Actually, I'm thinking differently. I don't have any coffee today, guys. No coffee to my name. So I'm thinking, yeah, something like that, maybe. With this and then the other color. Let's see. Yeah, that's more the coloring I'm going for. So as you can tell, We just started with the gray color right here, the very end. So I'm going to use that as my, what you call the standing, or the beginning and the ending of it. So that looks good. I like that. Then we're going to go with this right here. Well, actually, we'll use a smaller one. This right here. Amber. I think that will bring out the amber. I think I like that. Actually, sorry, I'm still looking at it and saying, no, that didn't look right to me. So we will go and put this in between. Okay, so this one in between. Yeah, that's what I'm after. And then we go with the amber with this in between. This is Misty Green, amber. Oh yeah, that looks much better. And we were thinking about putting like an elephant in between. Either that or the leaf right there. We'll make decisions when we get closer to it. I got some more real emerald beads. They are here. Just getting an idea the color scheme I'm going with here. Yeah, I think that's gonna look really good. And then we put this color scheme in. And it's right here when I'm make this decision. How big do we want this bracelet? Like, we want it to be not too close to the flesh, but close enough. So we'll do this. And we'll do this. Now we're going to use this as my guide. So I think maybe another amber. So how's everyone doing today? I'm here. I'm trucking along. It is 10 in the morning here. Well, maybe a little bit past now. Another Mystic Green. I'm thinking this is the route I'm going with. Is a Mystic Green, amber, and then the gold stone, and then back to the amber. That's what I'm thinking. It gives me ideas. And then this right here. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky. To make it fit, to make it the fit that I want, yeah, I think that's about right. So we're going to put, this is where I need everyone's help, or my husband's help, or whoever's help, to make a decision if we should put the leaf in, or if we should put a butterfly on it, or what. That's going on the necklace. I have this leaf, this butterfly, and that.
What is that thing?
What?
The last one you pointed to. What is that?
This?
No. It says this, and then that. Yeah, the top one. What is that?
That's an elephant.
Oh.
I'm thinking elephant, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, go with elephant.
Yeah, but the thing is, which way do I want it facing? Do I want it facing this way, or do I want it facing this way?
Wearable both ways?
No, sadly. Well, if I put it on this side, it'll be wearable on that side. Or if I put it on this side, it'll be wearable on that side. I'll have to make a decision there. So we are going to open this thing right here. Get a little silver thing there. And we will hold this. And this. And this. Well, we want to pull this out just a tad. Just a tad. Then we go and use this right here. And we bring this down just a tad. And then we bring this back in here just a little bit. Just make sure it's staying in place. And that's the way this is going to go. And this is what I'm thinking is we can put the elephant over to this side right here and have it facing you, or we can have it on the other side. So I'm trying to make a decision here, a very important decision. Let's see what it'll look like. I'm thinking more toward you than away from you. More toward you than away from you. I think that would look kind of good. You have the charm or the little elephant. I think that's pretty much in the middle. You want this up in the middle so you can aim it toward you. Or should I have it away from you? That's the thing. I'm trying to make a decision about that. If I want it toward me or away from me. And this is what it would look like away from me, and you guys would be able to see it. Like this would be away from me, but it would be facing you guys. I'll show you what I mean. Now I don't have a second of these elephants, so I can't use two of them. That's not what will happen. But now you can get an idea what I'm thinking of. This would be going like that, and then it's facing you guys. It's up to you which way you want me to do it. Do you want me to do it toward me or away from me? I kind of like it more toward me because I like looking at them. But Jeff, what do you think it should be? This is away from you. Like away from you, but people would be able to see the elephant.
Yeah.
Or
The head there?
I got it. This is toward. Just to give you an example. I like it more toward me, but that's me. But I'm selling this, so.
When you're walking, your hand tends to hang down, so I would think away from you.
Away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Personally.
Okay. So we're going to do it away from me. I just couldn't figure out which way to put it on. So we're going to do it away. There we go. That it has been decided. Now I don't want to do too many because I'm right now just making the bracelet, and it goes around it goes around your wrist. And then we'll use this right here. And then we go back to this right here. So we're going to go with, I would say this one right here. It's still misty green. We're using misty green on amber to bring this out. And then we are going to go with this right here. And then we will make a decision there. So I want to kind of build it back up like the way I had it before, where it has this, and then we go and put the Australian crystal or Austrian crystal. In between. And then we go for the gold stone after that. It's a big gold stone. I don't have any small ones. It's like a big gold stone. And we're going with autumn colors due to the fact that it is autumn here in Australia. Going to be winter. And then we put this one in. So we just did this part right here. And that. Now we go put one of these on. We have a certain order. Now, I also want to finish off some of these other ones that I have laying around, like this right here. I have all these. I want to finish using these up. So we'll use those up today too. And then we'll go with this gold color. Or this yellow color or whatever it is. It brings like the autumnness to it. I think that would be good. And then we go back to this right here. I think this one. I'm just counting downwards. Then this one. So yeah, I'm still trucking, I'm still working, I'm still doing, I'm still around. I just don't come on the diamond painting thing anymore as much as I used to. I will be doing a diamond painting. I will be on my next row. That will be my goal. So yeah, that's looking good. Then we're going to do goldstone after that. So this is just to give you an idea what I'm after. And then we will put this back on it right here. So I'm doing this. Usually I come on at 9:30, but today my back was a little bit painful this morning. So I was like, I'll be on, yes, but I'm going to do something easier. Now, we just got that part done. And we're already done with the jewelry. Because I'm going to take it like this. And this. And this is where I'm going to make a decision. Okay, there's that. Okay. That's where I want it. Okay. Now we want to go and put this back through. There we go. And I'm using this as my guide. Okay, it should be going through. It's taking a little bit of time to get it to go through. Okay, we got it. So what we'll do is we'll take this right here. We'll pull this. That's one thing we'll do. And then we'll keep trying to bring this one into. Nope, it's not doing the way I want it to do. Okay, what we'll do is we'll look and see what we got here. So we're going to have one on one side and one on the other side. I think that's what we'll do. So we need to aim this just right. We want it to pull through. We want this to pull through. Keep going. We want to check and see how far back we want this. How far more? How far we want this one? Now we want to tighten it. We want to get this back down. We want to bring this one down here and then tighten it. Ooh, that's good. That'll work fine. So what we're trying to do is tighten this over into the little section. So we want it to be open up enough. Okay, so we will take this. We will pull this. And we will pull this. And then we'll make sure it's nice and tightened and pull this back out a little bit. Now we will take this right here. Still feel like it's not tightened enough. Like, just give me a minute, guys. We are going to put this in there. Oh. I'm going to let this part go. Hi, Audie. If I can let it go. That helps. So we'll take that out like that. And we will put this in. That's okay. Not a problem. Just trying to get this so it's all situated. There we go. I knew I would do it right. Now, that holds it in place, so it should just do what I need it to do. Because it just doesn't look right if it's... Now, if I can get this in even further and get it where it's supposed to go, back into that little section here, then it'll probably look right, but right now, it doesn't quite look right in my book. Come on, wiggle in. We gotcha. We gotcha. And we'll like be able to grab you. Nope. I need to bring you out just a tad bit more. That's like it. That's look good. So we want to make certain this part goes in. Okay. Now we grab this part right here and we pull, and we pull just a little bit more just to make certain it's nice and tight. And I think we got it into the little spot. Then we'll just click this. Nope, it still needs that pull. So what we're doing right now is I'm just trying to get this all situated, guys. And this is where the pull works. So I'm going to be pulling this in. And this one too. Make it nice and tight in there. Yeah, that's much better. So I use this as my guide right here. And then we will cut right here. That way it's not stuck. And then we'll lift this and make sure it fits in. You want it all to fit in nice and smooth, like there is nothing in its way. We got it. It's in. It looks good. And there you go. All we have to do is just put this back on. And we have a bracelet, guys. And that's how easy it is to make a certain type of bracelets. Give me a minute. Oh, it's okay, Audie. I understand. So this is the bracelet. This is, now I'm going to show you what it'll look like on me, just so you guys can get an idea. Why am I going with darker colors? Why am I going with the darker colors? Is because of the fact that it is winter. It is fall or autumn here, so it looks about right to do that, right? So there you go. We have an elephant right here, just so you can see it. Make sure that's nice and flat and like that. And there you go. What do you think? Do you like that? So I'm planning on buying more of these because I found out what actually works with the jewelry. This actually holds better than the others. Now, we have this little guy right here. Now, if we put this right in here, sorry, if we put this right in here, we have a beautiful piece that shows off the jewelry. Now, if I made a necklace that will go with this, which I might, I'm not sure yet if I want to make a necklace because I don't have one of these. This is one of a kind. But, I mean, that looks good, doesn't it? And done. I just put away my very first jewelry in a jewelry holder. And this is the way people will receive their present, receive their product, is when it is in one of these. Open up. Ooh. I think even my husband would say that looks really.
Yeah, that's much more professional.
It looks more professional. It looks very much more professional. And it just gives you an idea of my profession. Yeah, I think that's going to look better that way. Putting it in the front, just didn't want to hold. Now you can see the. What do you think? Do you like the new these are going to be for sale? So this is something I'm going to be putting in on the sale. I already showed it to so that's one thing I want to do. I want to kind of put these together. What do you think? Should I do this next? I have all those. And we could just make, I actually have one with a butterfly on the bottom. Or I was trying to make a butterfly.
I keep forgetting to report, so I have to do that.
See this one right here? That's, I wasn't sure if I wanted that. But that's a handmade butterfly, and I don't think I did too good on that one. But yeah. But we can put these together. Make decisions like that. Or whatever. We'll think of something. Now, we do have these beads right here we can put in between them. And I would have to use this time to make those beads. So let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and grab about this much, I think. Maybe a little bit more. About this much. Pull it in, pull this in, and it holds it in place. So we're going to make the standalone beads inside here and then pull it together. That's what I think. I'll use this one, this one, this one. Well, it has one of those. This one. This one not so much. Might use these at the very bottom. Put these two at the very bottom. And that would make it look really pretty and spiffy. Maybe. This one I won't be using. But I think we can use this at the top. this at the top. Sorry, I'm just looking them over. Actually, I'm trying to decide here. This one would be better. We'll see. We will see. So, first things first. We're going to take this right here. And we're going to take this right here. And we are going to that's more like it. And then we flatten it. Bring this up here. So, trying to think. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So, I'm thinking of putting the gold stone, because I do have gold stone and all that. And we also have this right here that I've already made. Trying to make a decision of what one I want to do here, guys. I have this right here. That's kind of pretty. Nice. That could go in between. I don't know. Or we could even go with these right here. In between, like on the ends. And why are you there? So we're going to do a little bit of wrapping. We're going to do a little bit of wrapping, guys. So, see what we can do here. We're going to do a little wrapping. So, we take this. We want it about right here. Like right here, because when we're doing the wrapping, we want it to wrap around. And then make that look seamless. So, we are going to take this. We're going to take it like this. Yep. About right here. Pull it and loop it. Now, we have this loop here. We want it tight and we want it nice and tight. Now, we pull it like that. And we are wrapping this time. I'm going to hold this in place. And we are going to So what we want to do is we want to wrap this. So I'm trying to remember how I did this. I haven't wrapped for a long time, guys. Okay, that's more like it. Now we want to wrap it. 1, okay, we want to wrap it 1, 2, and then we want to turn this So we got the wrap on it. That looks good. And then we are going to wrap this around this right here. And we're going to take this and hold it like this with this thing right here. Been a while since I wrapped. So we're going to wrap this right here. Yeah, that's more like it. And there's the wrap right there. Can you see it? It's wrapped. And then we take. So what I'm thinking is we will take we just wrapped this. It looks amazing in my book. Then all you do is you tuck it. So once you wrap it, you take that and you cut that off. And then you take your needle nose, which I have my needle nose, and you tuck this underneath. And it's tucked. Then you lift it up, turn it just a tad, and you have your wrap. So it's wrapped. Yay! That's from past memory. So we have this one. This one didn't do. Yeah, this one's okay. So let me think here. We have one that I didn't wrap really well. But we have this and this that's wrapped really well. I'm trying to think here. I have an idea. I think I have an idea. Now the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same this same thing right here. And we are going to put this in right here. We're going to take this right here. And we are going to tighten it right into that little section right there. Make sure it's very tight because you don't want anything to break it. Then we bring this up there and we, okay. And we aim this up like that. This needs to be brought down a little bit more. And that goes up like that. That looks good. And then we do the same here. We just want to make sure it's perfect. And then we go like that. And then we take our little knife thing here. my snipper. And we're making little ones like this. And we want one this way, one this way. And we are going to use these little things to put them together. I think a few of those will work. What do you think? And we could put this right in the middle, right here, maybe like that with a little, because this is actually handmade, by the way. This was handmade with this is supposed to be a butterfly. If anyone can see it. Although it could be like a flower. It's up to you. But this is a butterfly. So right now I'm looking at what I made, and I want to kind of keep the other ones separated from the others, like that don't look right into this little setup. So I think I made a decision. Either what? Oh, I destroyed this, didn't I? But I could fix it to look really interesting. I could use this, bring it down, bring this, bring it down. Or I could just throw this thing away and just save these. I think that's what I'm going to do. I just don't like when something's broken. So we are taking this apart. Something I did a long time ago. Not too long ago, but long enough. I can't remember why I did it, but I did it. That's done. And this one too. And this going bye-bye. Okay. So I'm trying to visualize what I want to do here. I want to use these two. Those two I want to use. I might use this one, not sure. I am going to use that. So let's make those. They're pretty easy to make. All you do is you just don't poke yourself in the eye. Yeah, you heard right. I almost poked myself in the eye. So today, like I said, I didn't know what I was going to make today. So haven't done wire wrapping for a while. That's why I wasn't sure what I wanted to do today. That's pretty close. That's good. So we'll do that. We'll do these little pieces. And we will put them in the little thing right here, as you can see. Then we will take this right here. And then we will wrap this up and down like this, and we will tighten it right here. We want it probably a little thinner. Right there. And then we just take a snippers. And we will snip right there. Woo! That went too far. So what we just did here is we will snip right there. Now, we want to turn this way. And we want to make certain this is nice and tight to the edge. That will look pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, that'll work. So we're going to do this. So this is going to be the anchor points. This is going to be, these two are going to be next, I think, like that and that. And yeah, we'll talk about it when we get there. So first things first, we have this little thing right here. So we want to kind of use up this. So we are going to take this right here. Or this one right here. I don't care which one. One of them is going to take it. Because of the way I made this, I can easily pull it just a little bit out. Just a little bit more. And we can set this in here. And we can set it back in. Woo! Okay, we just don't want to make a mess. But we do want to set this in here. That looks good. And it doesn't move too much. It moves just a little bit. So we started that. And you can see that right there. Same situation here. I always make certain these open before I use them. So I use this like right here. And I bring this down like this. and I just make certain they open and close. So I just made certain they open. This one's going to go right in here. Sorry. I'm not sure what's going on with this. Okay, there we go. And there, it springs back. And we just started our, so when we're making this, it goes this color right here, and then we go to the next one. Now the next one, we don't need to, we start using these. So we take this, we take this, wrong one, this, and yeah, we hold this in place like this. Oh, we take another one like this. Pull apart. Okay. We got that. Now we take this right here. And it's in. And then we go to the next one right here. Hello. Thank you. And we slip this one in. Then we put this together. Okay. And then we kind of make sure it's in together, because you don't want this to come apart. There we go. There we go. I'm just checking it and making certain it's nice in there. And we are going to check and make certain this does not come out. You don't want that part to come out. What I'll do is I might go and use my flattener. This is what I call the flattener. I'm not sure what it's actually called, but I call it a flattener. And it flattens the thing down. That's what I was after. Now we can finally see if this is in just right. Because we don't want this to come apart. So I'm very particular when it comes to my stuff that I make. Check it again. Oh. Okay. That didn't go the way I wanted it to go. I wanted it up right there. That looks much better. We'll just push it in together. It's in. That took a little bit of time because I was trying to get it so it flattened, but it didn't come apart. As you can tell, it's really tight together. I'll show you it. This part, stop rolling. This part right here, sorry, this part right here is the way I want it to be. See, it's really tight together. So that's what I was after. Not easy doing that, by the way. You have to hold both of them with the needle nose and then clink them together. And then you have to flatten it to make sure that it's together. I will tell you, since I've been doing jewelry, my fingernails have gotten the brunt of it. Would you agree, dear?
Last bit again.
My fingernails have gotten the brunt of it.
Yes, yes. Popping some abuse while you're doing that.
I'm still playing with this one because it still didn't look right to me. So I have to not redo it, but just making certain it's nice and pushed to them as close together as I can. And that looks much better. So there's the first part right there. Now we do the same on the other side. So I take this right here. Now this is all set up. It's just this, yeah, all set up. But you have to pull it apart a little bit. You have to. And pull it apart a little bit. Because this part's not supposed to be like that. There you go. I just pulled it apart. That goes in like that. Now Let's check the side. Let's check the side. Probably this side right like that, like I have it on the other one. And then you have to push it together. This is where it gets tricky because you have to push it together. And you have to hold it really tightly. And no, it didn't do what I wanted it to do. Okay, so I think we got it, but and I use this as a flattener, or it flattens it a little bit, and I think we have it pretty close to what I need. I don't think it's separated. Yes, it is. It's separated. I'm using the light to help me. I might turn this on just so I can see. That will help me see even better. And you use your strength and you try and push it together a little bit more, and that's ready. So we just did the two ends. As you can tell, there's the two ends right there. This will be like this on the bottom part right here. And now it's going to get interesting. So now we got to make a decision of how we want to do this. I mean, I kind of wanted to use all these up, but we could make this one into something. So this part is easy to do when you remember how to wire wrap, which I've done before. So we now are going to do the wire wrap. Okay. There we go. I knew I was doing it wrong before. Couldn't remember how to do it. Okay. So, oh, Fergogs. Really? I had you in my hand. Try switching hands, guys. Try switching hands while you're trying to do this. Okay, so we got it right there. Now, we are going to wire wrap this. Okay, fine, be that way. No, that's more like it. There we go. So first things first, that can go all the way to the very end. And then this can go like this. Okay. And you go around. And you go again.
Do you want to finish early today because you still have to report?
I might, yeah.
Mention it because it's 11:30 already.
Well, I started at 10.
No.
But yeah.
So if you report late, you get paid late.
I know.
Encountered this before.
Yeah. So long as I get it in by as long as I get it in by there we go. So we just got the wire in. We got it where it's nice and flat. Then all you do is you put your bead in, pull it down, make sure this is nice and tight. Pretty sure I did pretty good on it. It's not getting caught on anything, so that's pretty good. So we got it right there. Now, we can, if we wish, fix this number 1. Fix this number 1 using this and flatten it. And that helps me know what I need to do. Okay. And then we'll take this right here. And makes it nice and flat. Yeah, I like that. Then we'll take this right here. We'll take it about to the middle right there. We'll flip this over. We want it flipped over just right. We want to lift this up like that. That's good. No, you don't do that. And you want to have it right here like that. That helps me know where I need to start the wrap. 1, 2. Okay. That just holds it in place. Now I kind of want to make it like into a circle. Ow. Into a circle. Nope, it's not doing what I want it to do. Now it looks more like a circle. It's not as nice circle as that, but Um, so yeah, it's not exactly the way I wanted my circle, but that's okay. Then we go and take this right here, we wrap it around this, and then we go under this. So we hold this in place like this. No, I said this for a reason. No, I didn't say to keep turning it. There we go. No. I don't know why I'm having a hard time this morning, but it's just not doing what I want it to do. So yeah, not exactly what I wanted, but we'll work it. Not exactly what I wanted. It's a light green. I'm thinking the light green will make it look really pretty. But there we go. Now we got it. Okay, guys, we finally got it working. Now we cut it right here. And we tuck it under right here. It's tucked. So we have that now. Right here. We will hold this. We will look at this. We want it to be pretty much in the same spot. We will gently pry this apart. Come on. Gently pry it apart. Make certain it's aiming pretty much where you want it. Then you gently pry it back together. Now you hold this with your hand. Don't lose it. Don't lose the grip. Okay. Then you use your flattener and you push them together. Hold a second. And then you use your flattener, which I have a flattener right here, and you make it as tight as possible to the edge. And that just doesn't look right. It doesn't look close enough. That looks better. And there you go. That's all on that one. And then we make another one. I am liking it. It's hard work today. For some odd reason, I'm having a hard day today. Because I'm planning on putting this right in the top to really show off. That's my goal. But we'll see how it turns out. We'll see how it turns out. I'm not sure if I want to do that or not. So this one is a lighter green. See if we can find a lighter color. Ow. I think this is the one I want. No, that's not it. This one right here. Okay, just give me a minute to get the right color, lighter green it looks. These are real. They're still real. Just, yeah, that's as light as I want it. So we are going to do this again. That was so much fun, wasn't it? Trying to get this to go just right. So what I've learned in this is get your, not that I don't have my stuff ready, they're right here, but this right here. And then you want to use your, there we go. Yeah, that's the one. And then you pull this out. That's more like it. So we want to do this right here. Nope. Needs to be pulled out a little bit more. I think that's good. That'll hold it in place. And then we'll push this back in. And you want to make sure it's nice and flat when you do this. I usually use my flattener. I call it the flattener, but it's not really a flattener. It just helps hold it in place. So we just did that. So we just put the little, this little thing right here on top of here. It is sometimes hard work, especially if you want it to be just right. And I always check my work because I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my work. Even my husband can admit that I am a perfectionist when it comes to my work. Excuse me. I thought I had it just perfect, and I found out that it's not perfect enough. So we are going to bring this in a little bit more. Check it against the light. Make sure it's just right.
En de deur some shopping.
Okay. So we are going to bring this in a little bit more. And then we're going to bring this in like that. Okay. Think I finally have an idea of how to work this. That looks about the way I want it. Sorry, I'm looking at it and I'm saying, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. That looks right. Okay, so now we go ahead and we take this right here. We put it about right here. You don't want it too big of a there. And then we bring it back a little bit because we want it just right. Now we'll have to hold this on. Of course, we have to hold it. Okay. Okay. Then we take the other one and start wrapping it around like I did the last time. Keep wrapping it around. So you want it to wrap around. Make sure it's wrapped around completely around. Okay. I think we got it wrapped and it feels about right. Okay, so we got that part done. Now, we want to put this on. Make sure it's pretty much wrapped around. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay. Then we want to take this side right here, which has this little thing right there. And we want to bring it as close to possible as what we want to do. We don't want it too high up. We don't want it too low down. So I'm doing it a little different than I normally do. Usually there, no. Here. Now we'll put this under like we wanted it. Right there. And we hold it in place. Right here. And we wrap. 1, 2, 3, go over. Now it's over. It's pretty much wrapped right. And we already have it with its other little, that looks much better in the long run. Yeah, I like that. Much better. And then we wrap around this. Now what I'm going to use is this as my holder right here. Because we want to wrap around this. No, I didn't say move. I said hold it in place. I have it in the right spot. There we go. That's more like what I wanted. Yeah, it's still there. Okay. And then what we want to do is cut this little piece off. That's fine. Then we take today and we tack it under, or we get it as close to tucked under as possible. Lift it up a little bit. Because we want this part right here tucked under. There we go. And we have our, so we got 2 of them up on here. So if you're trying to go and figure out the length, I need to make maybe 2 more. And that will make it, so I use these as my bases right here. These 2 right here as my bases. And I have this and this. I think maybe we could go with a big one of these to put in the middle. But I'm running out of time. I do like how it's turning out, but I am actually running out of time. I won't be able to finish this. So if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. Last but not least, please comment. And today I did make a bracelet. I honestly did. This thing right here is a bracelet, and it's quite pretty. And you take this, take this, You can actually have it on, you have to do it a certain way, but you can have it. Excuse me, turn. Excuse me. That's like it. And you can wear this. And that is what you could have. So that's what we have right here. And that's what you could wear. It actually has real amber on it. And it even has its own little holder for your stuff. I'm going to move this so you guys can see the elephant. There you go. This other one is not done. I didn't get it done in time because it's taken me a while, and I'm not happy that it's taken me so long. But I have to report somewhere. It's online, by the way. I have to report online. And if I don't report, I don't get paid. So, many blessings and shalom, guys. Love ya. I hope you enjoyed it. I still have a lot to do with this, and I still have to finish it off. But I think it will be very pretty when it's all done. But I don't have it completely done yet. So, again, I hope you all have a blessed day. Shalom to you and many blessings. Thank you for staying with me. Again, if you like my video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And I'm right now learning how to do shorts. Shorts and something else. And please comment. That's the last one. Please comment. Anyways, many blessings and shalom, guys. I'll talk to you on Friday. My Friday.